What up, everybody? This is Bam Bam Searches It All, and today we got $1,001 bills that we're going to be going through. Hopefully, if you caught my last video, you saw that we added another 1981 as the oldest bill that we have found since doing these hunts. Hopefully we can maybe find one a little bit older. And as I pan up, if you want to pause and take a quick little gander of what we're going to be looking for whenever we're doing these hunts, I do have this amazing mat that gives me a lot of amazing examples. Obviously, the dream is getting a solid serial number, even a binary or a low serial number. But honestly, I would love to get basically birthday notes or even tombstone notes. Star notes are definitely atop of the list. We do like to get one per strap on average would be amazing. And 1988A, 93, and 95 will all give us potential web notes. You want to have the printing plate above the E next to In God We Trust, and as we know, all printing plates are typically down here. So let's get this party started. I'm going to unwrap and I'll bring you back after strap one unless I have some amazing find along the way of these straps. All right, everybody, with one strap down, we are already behind by one star note. We didn't get one. 1995, as you remember, this is potential web note. This napkin's going back to the bank. And then this one, I'm only going to bring in heartbreakers, not, oh, I was off by 312, but 283223. Had that have been an 82, and this is a bit of an odometer note, which means that a number is raised above the line. Had that been an 82, off by 12, that would have been a cool radar. Strap 2 coming in. Let's see if we can get on the star train. Strap 2's done, and we're looking pretty good. Hortensia, I found your dollar. It's going back to the bank, though. And check this out, everybody. We are now one ahead on star notes. We got 3 in that strap. Unbelievable. So, we're one ahead. Can we stay above pace of 1 per strap? I would appreciate it. Let's get it. Well, we're now sitting at par for stars because we don't have any to add to the list here. But real quick, this would have been cool if it was a few digits higher. You could have gotten a 70, a 71, and so on, and then you could have gotten a 6 of a kind. I'm sure someone has that out there in their collection. Let's move on to strap number 4 and see if we can get a 4th star note. Well, with 4 straps down, we're still sitting at only 3 stars, unfortunately, but a couple little administrative duties to go over. 1995 print plate, wrong number, going back to the bank. Whoever autographed this, please stop writing on money. You're not cool. And if you're doing math problems, get a piece of paper, folks. Come on. Strap 5 coming in. Can we pick it up and get back to average? All right, everybody. Strap 5 is done, and we got a potential of a web note, 1999A. This napkin is not a web note. And we've got a star note. Really cool to see that we're only one behind. Strap 6 coming in hot. All right, everybody, we're going to stay 1 under par with 1 more star note. Puts us at 5 through 6 straps. And then I do keep these, even though this is still technically within tolerance. You actually want it even closer, if not more cut off than that. You almost want to not see that skinny line. So I do keep these. There are very, few collectors that do keep those. So, and then this one, it is a trinary, but I pulled it for an example to give you a kind of a look of trinary. This is not in close enough condition that I would even list this. It's not too beat up, but there's so many centerfolds. Unfortunately, it's not going to be listed. So, strap number 7, if we can stay 1 behind, I'll be okay with that. But if we can get back to even, that'd be great. Strap 7 is in the books, and we are actually back to par. We got 2 more star notes. Oddly enough, these are 2017 L series, and they're actually pretty close in number. I mean, not close, but you know, to find them in the same strap to start with a 0-3 for the both of them is, I don't know, I find that kind of interesting. So we're at 7 star notes, and then I got this one I want to talk about. Not only is this 7 a little bit more to the right, but it's also getting ready to peel off and go to whatever the next digit is. This is an odometer note. If this was in mint condition, I would consider keeping it and trying to sell it, but unfortunately it's more of a napkin variety, and I don't really like to sell napkin varieties unless it's something rare, so I'm going to go ahead and send that back to the bank. Number 8, do you keep us at even or ahead or behind in star notes? With 2 straps left, unfortunately we didn't score a star note, but I have a message. I love Yemen, España, very much. So whoever this is for, someone loves you. And we got a potential web note. Now, real quick, I have been talking for a long time that the printing plate number needs to be above the E next to In God We Trust, but there's actually one more factor that I just found out probably about 4 minutes ago. This printing plate number, if it is missing next to this digit, you don't even have to flip it over. It is actually, it's right there. So that's probably something that I'll do, is just point out this from now on and then just flip it over just to be sure. But yeah, no web note there, unfortunately. We got 2 straps to go. Can we pick up the pace on star notes? Well, after this strap, and kind of frustrated that we're not getting any more star notes, I'm going to make up my own name for this. I'm going to call this the good versus evil note. It'll be listed on eBay sometime. 777, 666, bookend with 5s. I think it's cool enough. We're going to take it, and we're going to call it whatever we want. Lastly, 1948, 1983. It is the napkinest of all napkins, but maybe someone out there, maybe I'll start a list of not only birthday anniversaries, but the tombstones that I get. So if you want to check the description, I should have it listed. I'm going to start a nice little running tally of all the various bills that I'm just going to pull aside in case somebody happens to come across and they want to look in the description and see what I got. You can reach out to me, bambamsearchesit@gmail.com. Moving on to the last strap, we're down by 2 star notes, but I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. This one might get us to 9. All right, everybody, the tower is all done, and unfortunately, we only landed 8 star notes for the hunt, which is fine. I mean, it's better than 7 and 6 and 0s and all that. These are a couple of the ones that I'm gonna recap with you guys. So let me plug all these into the star note lookup site, and I'll bring you back. Hopefully we got some rare ones, and we'll go over those at the end. All right, everybody, consolidation is complete. Just a little reminder, 1981, we didn't tie it, or we didn't get anything older than that bill, so we're gonna save that for the next hunts. Real quick as I go through these, all of these are not going to be rare. I have a screenshot that I'm going to post up on each one of these so that I can make sure I have time to thank my family for giving me the opportunity to hunt these notes. I do appreciate them very much for the time that I get to set aside and do this. Big shout out to my bank tellers for giving me the bills and the star notes and the fancy serial numbers. I do appreciate you and your time. And last but not least, by any means, thank you to everyone that subscribed or left a positive vibe in the chat, a good comment. I appreciate each and every one of you in this community. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see more content like this, just go ahead, because I bring out videos, except for holidays, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I try and change it up as much as possible, but sometimes we have fun with what I call Ones Week, where I do 3 videos all on $1 bills. So, with that said, I know this wasn't the most exciting, but if I can get a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. This is going to be the start of my tombstone notes. Again, in the description below, you have a way to get a hold of me. If you find a bill that you are interested in, of something, you know, that I have found along the way, this is the off-center note. I added it to my off-center note pile. And last but not least, the good versus evil. That's what I'm calling it. 777 with 666s. Minty condition. I'll put that up on eBay probably here in a little while. Thank you all again for your thumbs up and your subscriptions and all that. And I've already covered it, but I can't thank you enough. I hope everybody has a good rest of their day, and I will see them in the next one.